Hello, I'm Elisha at the Pardes Institute of Jewish Studies in Jerusalem. And I'd like to share with you my thoughts about redemption and ritual. Or in different terms, how to deal with that Seder experience that never quite goes perfectly. We all know that experience. We get together every year. We have a Seder. Some of us are a little bit lost. Some of us are a little bit disappointed. It wasn't quite the ultimate perfect family gathering. It wasn't quite the ultimate Seder. And others of us who may even understand what's happening are disappointed just by the nature of the Seder. It's fractured. It's chaotic. We go in, we go out, we tell a story, we stop telling the story, then we tell another version of a story. We have food. We tell a story, we sing, we tell a story, we have food, we praise, we start praising again afterwards, then we sing again. We talk about being saved from having been slaves. We talk about being idolaters who discovered God through the process of being saved. We talk about the meaning of our ritual objects. And each one of these is not done in any type of forward, unidirected line. It's just fractured. I want to suggest that that actually is a key message of a Seder, of a ritual. Because rituals are what we do in life in order to find moments of redemption. Life is not unidirectional. Life does not have an ultimate zenith. Life is not Luke Skywalker bringing down the Empire. Because after the Empire collapses, well then, the planets have to deal with their own little petty conflicts. And after we have that perfect day as a parent, we have that day of poor parenting. And after we have that day in which we achieved who we are, we lived up to our ideal, we have the day where we didn't. And after those victories in life and those achievements in life, well, we get ill, we die, we lose people, we lose things. Life has no ultimate redemption. So if life has no ultimate redemption, how do we experience God? How do we experience being saved? How do we experience hope? And that, I suggest, is the message of the Seder. Rituals. Rituals in which we step in and we step out. We step in and we step out. If we manage to learn from the Seder the ability in that night to step in and step out, to be happy, to be laughing, to be serious, to remember the slavery and be sad, if we manage to step in and out, to be prosaic and eat, if we remember on that night that that's how life is lived, that redemption is found by being able to move into redemption and step out of it when it ends, and move in again, and keep that hope, and keep that experience. If we learn that on the Seder night, then that's what we carry with us throughout the year. In Exodus, the Torah describes how the Jews cross the sea, the ultimate miracle. The seas are split. And they say, "This is my God and I will glorify Him." When the rabbis ask, how do you do that in our day-to-day? And they answer, you wish to glorify God? You wish to be able to say, "This is my God and I glorify Him"? Do acts of kindness. They didn't say save the world. They didn't say reach the zenith of perfection. Just do acts of kindness. Or, you wish to point to God and say, "This is my God, I will glorify Him"? Do your mitzvot beautifully. Have aesthetically pleasing garments of mitzvot, objects of mitzvot, forms of mitzvot. Does that mean I've now entered the ultimate nirvana? No, it ends. But those are the moments in which I can enter and say, "This is my God." The moments of kindness, the moments of aesthetic beauty, and the moments of a Seder where we actually talk about and celebrate redemption, even as we realize it's passing. So, my wish and hope for all of us is that we should remember to be the child who doesn't know how to speak, but hears the stories. Become the child who knows how to speak and asks, what's going on? And be told the exciting stories, Biad Chazakah, God redeemed us with a strong hand from being slaves in Egypt, to move to being the wise son, the one who experiences the rituals, the Edot and Chukim, the symbols and ancient wise practices or norms, and experience them as moments of redemption, and move away from being the wicked son, the one who can only see tasks. As Haggadah says, can't be redeemed because there is no story, there is no ritual, there is no transformative moment, just tasks. Rather, let us live the stories, and let us live them grounded in the practices, so we can make it through the day and attempt to be images of God in those moments where we can.